Picking the right business model is where most entrepreneurs quit without even getting started. The 95% fail rate in startup businesses predominantly starts at the start line. But why is it that so many people quit when in reality they just have the simple task of picking something and sticking to it? So let's break it down together. So picking the path that you pursue can be one of the most impactful factors in the success of your entire business. Picking the wrong path can lead to a path of stress, a path of inconsistency, inconvenience, and leading to a life that you feel unfulfilled with and are going to have a hard time moving forward with. So no wonder why people get stuck in analysis paralysis before they even start. It's an important thing to decide on. First, you have to decide, what does a successful life in my mind look like, and then simply reverse engineer it. To me, success isn't about the cars, the clothes, the girls, the whatever it may be, to look rich just like all these other people you see online. At one point in my life it was, but I quickly realized that that's a fast way to go down the path of feeling burnt out, to feeling stressed, and to feeling unfulfilled. Success to me is defined by control, freedom, creative abundance, and building generational wealth. So it's time for you to become your own director in the movie of which is your life. You might be wondering, but Owen, why does any of this matter when actually choosing the business that you're gonna go down? Hold your horses, chap. Let me explain it. So when comparing business models, there's a few factors that you should consider and see if they line up with what your definition of success is. So one is going to be market appeal. Two, the skill set requirements. Three, the scalability and potential capacity of that model. And four, the risk factor involved and what you have to risk in order to get started. So in my experience, after relentless pursuits in business, trying to start up a video production company, doing door-to-door sales, SMMA, and various other failed businesses, I ended up going down these same paths of feeling unfulfilled, burnt out, and sometimes even depressed when things didn't work out and didn't align with what I was trying to do and what fit for me. And it wasn't until starting to get into e-commerce that literally everything changed for me. And I thought to myself, you can sell products to millions of people around the world without going and knocking on doors, making cold calls, or dancing on social media just to get engagement. And this instantly sparked my interest and led me down a path of building something that I was proud of, building something that allowed me more freedom, that allowed me a creative outlet, and actually pursuing something that aligned with my goals to a successful life. So let's break down those four core fundamentals that you want to look at when judging businesses and deciding what path you want to go down. So number one is market appeal, right? We want to be selling or providing something in a market that has appeal for that market. Right? So is there mass appeal that you can continuously scale and continuously build upon your business with? Right? It's not something that you're super limited to, like say you were doing SMMA for local construction companies and doing lead generation or whatever it was, is you're more limited to the location and also the amount of businesses in that area that you can sell to and bring on as clients, for example. With e-commerce, you can sell to literally anybody in the world with Wi-Fi and do so at a mass market appeal, right? Selling multiple different products in multiple different niches to multiple different interests of people, and realistically have no cap to how much that you can scale. And number two, skill set requirements, right? So you have to understand that there's going to be different skill sets with different businesses that you get into, right? So for example, if you're selling a service, you have to become the product, become the service that you're selling, right? You have to develop all the skills involved to provide that service. You have to develop, potentially even a team to provide that service. And there's a lot of upfront need for skill requirements in order to just even start making a dollar in your business. Whereas with e-commerce, you can start selling products that are already created. You don't have to create them, come up with them, invent them. You can sell these products that are already established as products that people want to buy and just put it in front of the right person at the right time and get money into your business without any of that upfront crazy skill requirement that you would need to build that service or product another way. Next, scalability or potential capacity, right? One of the main problems with a lot of businesses is human capacity. In order to grow, you need to hire more people. You need to bring on more employees. You need to bring on more contractors, whatever it is in order to get to that next dollar, to grow and scale your business month to month, year to year. But with e-commerce and selling products, you just need to have a very good supply chain in place, and then there's almost no cap to how much you can scale, right? Obviously, as you grow, you might bring on a couple VAs or, outsource something to software, but a lot of times you don't need human capacity in order to grow. You just increase your advertising and marketing, get more orders, and make more money, and fulfill those through your simplified small team. Lastly, let's talk about risk factor, right? So if we look at a lot of traditional businesses, you need to invest a ton of upfront capital. So whether you're opening up a retail store, you need to lease out that space, order in a bunch of inventory, start sending out flyers locally to bring people into your store, or get your name out there by various other marketing tactics before you even bring people in your door to buy something. Or say, for a construction business, you're gonna have a ton of heavy equipment, super expensive equipment to provide the services that you need to provide to your clientele. And then if you look at the e-commerce using the dropship model, you can mitigate a lot of that risk by listing products, proving those products sell before you order any inventory, before you risk any budget on scaling up advertisements, and realistically has a massively lower risk implementation than a lot of other businesses, right? The risk factor is so low to get in and start actually making money and profit in your business before you potentially take on more risk by scaling up advertisements or ordering some inventory to your private fulfillment team or whatever it may be. The upfront risk is very, very little in comparison to a lot of businesses. So if you're looking for something that has endless potential at scale with little to low upfront risk to get started and start proving concepts and making money in your business, using the dropship model with an e-commerce based business can be one of the most lucrative ways to get started and generate money for your business. So to me, after assessing these things, it was a no-brainer to go all in on e-commerce. And now you might be wondering, okay, but how do I get started? Where do I go from here? So when looking at the model overall, it's really broken down into four main factors. You've got your product, your website, how you advertise and bring customers to your store, and then your fulfillment. So that first pillar will be literally the most important factor in your entire business, as you are selling products in your business. That is what your entire business is around, right? So focus on selling great products, picking good products, and putting your time and energy into finding great products is going to help you tremendously when getting started and starting to generate some money. So there's a few ways that you can go out and do product research, and specific ways that I've been using to give me the slight edge when finding consistent winning products over and over again for the past few years. And I've compiled all of the information that I've used to do this into a product research blueprint that honestly I should be charging thousands for. But for anybody watching this video, just comment PDF down below and I'll send that over to you so that you can get access and start on the right foot on finding high potential products that can make money for your business. And once you've figured out what products that you want to test and start seeing if the market reacts to those and buys from you, you need to start working on your selling mechanism, your website, how you're advertising those products, and then fulfilling those orders to get those products to your customers in a smooth, seamless process. So if you want help and resources to do so and want direct guidance on how to do it, I want to invite you to join our private ecom mastermind. It's going to be down in the link down below. And this is for people who are actually serious about getting this business up and off the ground and taking matters into their own hands. So this is where you're going to get access to direct guidance each and every day by myself, my business partner, as well as live coaching calls each and every week, as well as our full video academy on how to do this step by step, and so many other resources like our private fulfillment team, like our ad account resources, like so many different things that we've used to grow continuously our 7-figure brands that you can tap into and leverage for yourself as well. So that link's gonna be down in the description. And again, I wanna ask that if you got any value from this video at all, to drop a like down below, as it helps me more than you know, get this out there to more people, help grow the channel. And if you haven't already, subscribe to get access to these videos before anybody else does each and every week on the week. And if you wanna take it to the next level, that link again is gonna be down in the description below to join our mastermind program. And I'll see all of you guys who are taking action on that inside there so that we can go over taking your business from where it's at to that next level. So without any further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you inside the program.